particular? Well, I asked a few retailers, and I also asked people in restaurants what they thought. And the general perception was a good one. It was that your wines are reliable, but they're inexpensive. Okay, that's the problem, is that people regard your wines as a cheaper style of wine, but they think they're fun. The more expensive examples, and there are some fantastic ones, find it harder to find in wide distribution. There is a confusion, and this is partly a good thing, with Vino Nobile di Montepulciano. People don't know, is Montepulciano d'Abruzzo a grape variety, or is it a wine region? So I think your communication that you're beginning now, and I salute your communication, it's fantastic to have a region working together, needs to begin with very, very basic things. Where are you? What are your grape varieties? Which is the grape variety? Which is the region? You need to make sure that your wine isn't just what David Gleave of Liberty Wines calls the house wine option. The house wine is the cheapest wine on a restaurant wine list. You don't want to be the cheapest wine on a restaurant wine list. There is little or no knowledge in the UK of the different sub-regions, the 3 DOCs, or the 1 DOCG of your region. Again, you need to educate people to teach them about these things. You have plenty of wine. You're the 5th largest region, as we've heard, in Italy. 8.44% of Italy's DOC and DOCG wines. So lots of wine, good volumes. And retailers want volumes. You have a small range of grape varieties that are easy to explain. Montepulciano, Cerasuolo, Sangiovese, Trebbiano, whether it's Bombino or Toscano. And there is a greater range of other grape varieties too. I think Pecorino is a fantastic grape too. The recent publicity surrounding the Italian top 50, I was one of the judges, where a Valentini wine, the Trebbiano, came number 1 in Italy. Not number 2 or number 50, number 1. It's fantastic for the region, I think. And I think that the increasing quality of your wines since the 1990s and the emergence of these sub-regional zones are a fantastic thing. The UK market. What should you do? Well, I think you should continue to sell your basic wines, your cheap wines, to supermarkets to meet volume targets, but beware of selling too cheaply. Spain, Italy, France have all had small vintages in 2012. Don't sell your wine too cheaply. We have a scarcity of wine at the moment. Establish an identity for your more expensive Montepulcianos through wine bars and restaurants, especially selling by the glass, the bicchieri, and independent wine merchants. Invite journalists, bloggers, communicators, opinion formers, buyers, sommeliers to come and see your wonderful region. Quality control. The most damaging thing you can do is to sell bad wine. You should make sure that your wine, you're proud of every single bottle of wine that leaves this region. I personally think that you should bottle all of your wine in the region, not outside the region. I think it would give a very strong quality message if you were to say everything that is